To realize Operation Bluewave's objective of making Nintendo's E3 2012 presentation the biggest and best ever, we'll be partnering with fellow fan organization StreetPass NYC, one of the premier, biggest, most successful Nintendo 3DS street gaming communities, to take the reins of the official E3 2012 party at the Nintendo World Store in Manhattan, to bring hundreds of gamers under one roof and the biggest E3 party to take place outside of LA. We're bringing the E3 experience directly to fans. We're going to view the Nintendo 3DS E3 presentation in person. There's going to be food, there's going to be music, there's going to be activities, and there's going to be lots of other things too that we're still planning and working on that will be announced later, and many other things which will be surprises at Nintendo World itself. Be there on June 5th, 2012. Be there, show up early, be there all day, and you will not be disappointed. This is going to dwarf every other E3 party to be held at Nintendo World. If you're at all able to make it to Nintendo World for Nintendo's E3 presentation, you are absolutely going to want to do that. StreetPass NYC and Operation Bluewave's E3 2012 party at Nintendo World is going to be the biggest E3 party, the only one held for fans, by fans, bringing hundreds of gamers together under one roof to experience the coming of Nintendo's 8th generation in a way that no one else, nowhere else, will be able to provide. If you're at all able to make it to Nintendo World on June 5th, absolutely do so. You will not be disappointed. And the surprises in store at Nintendo's All Access presentation are only going to be magnified. The experience, the joy, the excitement, experiencing that with hundreds of other fans being catered to by Nintendo themselves in a way that no other console manufacturer is doing. The atmosphere at past E3 parties at Nintendo World is indescribable, and this by far is going to be the biggest, most exciting, most unforgettable event of this kind to be held in the next decade. Only Nintendo would embrace fan communities in such a way to put them on the reins of such a major E3 event. The biggest E3 event held solely for the fans, for the enjoyment of the fans. If you're a fan of Nintendo, consider StreetPass NYC and Operation Bluewave's E3 party at Nintendo World your Woodstock, a unique, one-of-a-kind experience in gaming history that's going to stay with you for years to come. StreetPass NYC and Operation Bluewave look forward to seeing all of you who are able to make it at Nintendo World on June 5th. If you can't make it to the Nintendo World store, hook up with Operation Bluewave and StreetPass NYC online to help us in our online campaign to expose millions of people on social networks to Nintendo's 8th generation message in a way that's never been done before. Following this message, enjoy footage from last year's E3 2011 viewing party at Nintendo World, and keep in mind that this year, Nintendo World staff are preparing for an even bigger turnout. We hope to see you there to be part of that unprecedented turnout of fans for an E3 presentation viewing party, and thank you very much for watching.
It is 8:02. We have our first additional person to the line outside our party. This dude I hung out with at the 3DS launch at Union Square Best Buy.
On all three of those screens there, they're going to be showing E3. Look at everybody. Everyone's crowding around the screen. I hope they have everyone back off of it.
Quite stupid unless you're up to the second to last.
And that's what's going on right now.
They are now setting up a rope so that we don't, attack the screen.
So Nintendo's E3 presentation, the crowd is getting bigger and bigger. It's by far the biggest I've seen. Since E3 2006. It is nothing like last year where maybe 30, 40 people showed up.
Before I hand these out, let's kind of do like a hopeful prayer sort of thing.
Can we do a prayer, StreetPass Brothers?
Okay. Please let it not be Nintendo 2008.
Oh no!
And Cammy flies down and bites Reggie's head off or something like that. I know, but they somehow come back from the dead.
Sean White keeps coming back to E3. Anything's possible.
Now bring that drummer back. Where's Sobe?
Let's hope that 3DS gets a lot of attention, StreetPass gets a lot of attention. let's hope that Project Cafe rocks our socks. Everything I've heard from developers seems like it will be. Let's see if the water has the mask on stage. Let's see if he parts his hair back. Let's see if Miyamoto has another godlike power, because last year was teleporting. If he can bring like the moon down on the rival competitors, that would be interesting. And finally, let's also count how many times Reggie will pause in between almost every single word he says. So with that, calmly and collectively, because I've been at fan things with very much, I'm gonna start handing out bingo.
Yeah, like Union Square Best Buy. No, you've done twice as much planning as Best Buy did already, so don't worry about that.
Oh, did you? I don't know. At the thing, one of the reason why, because I have a tote bag that says Nintendo 3DS. Actually, one of the reasons why they had tote bags was because they were supposed to see which place you were in the line and give out the free stuff depending on your rank.
In the
Best
bag?
Buy, like they did with the Halo 3 launch, took everything and threw them in the crowd, and I got to see Nintendo of America Represents run up and swear to these people. That was really fun. I would be like, what the wrong with you?
This year, for the first time, they're having all the people in front sit down, and also all the people in back can see it really good. I just almost threw my back out twisting there. So we've got our bingo cards, and we're as ready to go as we're going to be.
Oh, wow.
Music, no box.
Yeah! It's the return of Mario 3, man. Donut lift.
Yes. Spike.
Yeah! Grab that flag, Mario!
Welcome to the launch of Wii U.
Alright!
This is the new controller for Wii U.
Oh, shoot!
Let me show you just an early example of what this system can do.
Take that, PS3. All of it. No, it's for you. Wow. Take that.
New Super Mario Brothers Knee.
Guy back on Nintendo. It's the same size as the Wii. To have that power, that's impressive. Everyone tweet Wii U right now to get it trending.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best.
They're fun, Rob. All right.
Where's Rob? My hip, gee whiz.
There he is all the way in the back.
So is this like the Wii then now?
What kind of society do you live in?
I don't even know.
I think Nintendo might have already had two little.
Toys for free.
Yeah.
His link's waking up right now.
Finally, we have the AR card cake that we're very reluctant to cut because then we can't enjoy AR like that anymore.
But if what you just saw looked totally awesome to you, join StreetPass NYC and Operation Bluewave's one-of-a-kind Nintendo All-Access E3 viewing party on the morning of June 5th, 2012 at the Nintendo World Store located at 10 Rockefeller Plaza in Manhattan, New York, in the shadow of the crossroads of the world in Times Square. StreetPass NYC and Operation Bluewave hope to see you there to help usher in Nintendo's incredible next-generation system, the Wii U.